all by myself at this little beach spot. I have all to myself. There's nobody else around. It's so lovely. It's beautiful. And I'm having a really nice time. I had an opportunity this weekend to do a little bit of solo camping. So here I am at Illahee State Park in Bremerton, Washington. It's a bit of a long story. My daughter is off to a leadership camp this week, and so I have this whole week to myself, and then I have a photo shoot on Vashon Island. So I thought I would just kind of make a whole trip of it, and so I decided to take the RV out and do a little bit of solo camping. My last solo trip, or it was actually my first time doing solo camping, it didn't turn out that great. I was really paranoid, and I think I was really unprepared, and it was in the middle of winter, and it wasn't the greatest experience. And so I was excited to try again and be on my own. And this time around, I thought I would sort of ease into solo camping. I'm not out boondocking in the middle of nowhere. I'm at this beautiful state park that's close to home and close to town. And I thought it would at least give me kind of a better sense of being on my own, getting the RV set up, and kind of feeling more comfortable about being on my own. But I am loving it so far. I'm having a really great time. It's so quiet and peaceful. There's hardly anybody here. So it's just been a really lovely experience so far. My campsite. Got the RV, the awning out, a mat, and then here's the upper camp section. I think where you're supposed to put the tent, but I just have the fire going. And there's my camp set up for the weekend. People always make fun of me when I bust out my tackle kit, my s'mores tackle kit, but I just think it's the coolest thing. It's like a little case, and it has room for chocolate and the crackers and marshmallows and the sticks. It's the best thing. I think they're just jealous. But today, I'm gonna try. I'm not a big fan of s'mores. I don't know. I think it's the graham cracker that I don't really like. And so I've tried it before with different chocolates, like Reese's and things like that. But today, I thought I would try something totally different. I'm gonna use the Ghirardelli's raspberry chocolate, and instead of graham crackers, I'm going to use Pepperidge Farm Chessman cookies. These are the best little shortbread cookies. They're so good for all kinds of recipes. So I thought I would try that, and it's going to be more like a chocolate raspberry cake instead of a s'more. We'll see how that goes. Oh my god. That was really good. Oh my gosh. Totally different than a regular scone. I don't know if it was the massive sugar crash or the warm fire or just the fact that I had absolutely no obligations for the evening, but I was so relaxed that I even fell asleep for a few minutes on this cozy chair. I eventually got up though and tried to make myself a nice healthy dinner with some homegrown asparagus, but I let it get a little bit too hot and a little bit too smoky. But dinner turned out fine, and I was able to have a nice, relaxing evening. But it just seemed like before I knew it, it was starting to get dark, and I needed to get ready for bed. I have to take an early ferry the next morning in order to get onto Vashon Island for my photo shoot. So I put a movie on and laid down. Extra super bonus points if you can guess what movie this is. It's one of my all-time favorites. Oh my God, it is my first time taking Mr. Green on a ferry, and I have to back into it. It's this ferry, they usually make cars turn around inside the ferry to face the right way, but since since the RV is so big, I can't turn it around, so I have to back into it, and it's a far away. I am so nervous. There are other trucks and longer vehicles that have to back in as well, so I'm gonna follow their lead. But I'm so nervous. It's a long way to back in. It's crazy. Wish me luck. That was so hard. I had such a hard time seeing where I was going, and I wasn't sure exactly where I was supposed to go, but I'm glad I made it through and I made it onto the ferry. I guess my reward now is that I get to just sit back and relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Once on Vashon Island, I just have a short little drive to the Lavendar farm where I'll be meeting my client. She is so beautiful and one of my favorite clients ever, and I always really enjoy getting to spend time with her. She definitely makes my job as a photographer easy. I had to take another ferry to get off of the island, but luckily this one was much bigger and I didn't have to back onto it. But this trip was really great for me. Even though it was really short, it really helped me feel more confident and capable of doing solo trips by myself. So I'm really looking forward to doing more of them in the future. But thank you so much for watching. We have a couple more summer trips planned, so I hope you come back. And until then, have a great summer, and I will see you soon.